This is fancy food, elegant food you make for the guests, and in Morocco we say كحمر الوجه, you know, something that you make that you get compliments for to the point where you blush. Well, that doesn't mean they're not gonna trash talk you behind your back on your clothes or your furniture or your kids who are running around like maniacs, but the thing is they cannot trash talk the food because this is good.
We start by pouring about 200 ml or 1 cup of boiling hot water on a pinch of saffron, then letting it get to room temperature. Meanwhile, we will take a small cinnamon stick, 2 cloves, 2 cardamom pods, and 1 star anise. Dry roast them for a minute or 2 until they start getting brown. Then grind them until they're fine. But of course, if you don't have fresh spices, you can use the powder version. And now the main guests. These are about 850 grams in total, so that is roughly 2 pounds. You can always tell it's a good quality lamb if there are no blue spots, and the meat has that beautiful pink color. But I'm colorblind, and so take that with a grain of salt. We are going to marinate our shanks using 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, ginger, and turmeric. Then 1 teaspoon of cumin, then our spice mix, and optionally just half a teaspoon of ras el hanout. If you want me to make a video about it, just leave me a comment, I'd be happy to do so. Give the meat a nice spice massage, and make sure to open the folds and stuff them with some spices as well. After that, add the saffron water. Cover it and let it marinate in the fridge for at least an hour or overnight if you have the time. When you are ready to cook them, put your pot on medium heat, cover it with 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and 1 tablespoon of ghee. Traditionally, you just add the ghee to the sauce, but I think it's better to use it to sear the meat, both because it tastes good and it has a high smoke point of 250 Celsius, which is perfect for searing meat indoors without starting the smoke alarm. Now sear the shanks from both sides until they get a little color and become more firm. Then add 3 crushed garlic cloves and 2 thinly chopped medium-sized onions. Cook for about 5 minutes while continuously moving things around so that nothing sticks to the bottom. Now add the water that was left in the bowl where we marinated the meat. And then add 600 ml or 2.5 cups of water. You can use the same bowl so that you pick up any leftover spices. When it comes to cooking it, if you have a pressure cooker or an instant pot, your food should be ready in about an hour to an hour and a half. But since most people don't have pressure cookers, you can just transfer your pot into an oven and cook it at 180 Celsius or 360 Fahrenheit for 2 hours. After 30 minutes, you need to baste your meat. And of course, my hand is in the way, blocking the shot because it's amateur hour here. Anyway, add a small bouquet of cilantro, aka the nickelback of food. Either people like cilantro or absolutely hate it. So if you absolutely hate it, just use parsley. Just make sure you tie your bouquet so that it doesn't spread in the sauce. While the meat is cooking, we will take 12 dried apricots and 12 dried prunes and cover them in boiling hot water for about 15 minutes so that they get soft. On medium heat, add 20 grams or 2/3 of an ounce of butter, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 teaspoons of orange blossom water, and a small cinnamon stick, and once the mix starts to get bubbly, add the prunes and cook for about 5 to 7 minutes until they start getting puffy. We are going to cook the dried apricots the same exact way, but without the cinnamon, and also they don't get puffy. They just get soft, they get caramelized, and that's it. Once the meat is ready, remove the cilantro, and that's it. Serve your meat and dried fruits on a plate. And drizzle some of that tasty glaze we cooked the prunes in on top of everything. And finish with some sesame seeds. And enjoy.
Thank you for watching till the end. I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll always be happy to help. And make sure you discover the rest of the channel. Plenty of videos for you to check out. And maybe we'll see one another in one of these. Take care.